Hey niggas and friends, welcome back to the show. I'm from the city. We spell Jit with a G.
And I am Yara Shahidi. This is The Read. Thanks for coming back.
It is, in fact, The Read. Thank you for coming back. How are you doing? Living under a communist regime.
Loving it.
Communists.
It's my absolute favorite. I'm never leaving.
A promotion of the Intifada, as well as hatred of white. And
hatred of white is crazy.
Very anti-New York.
Oh, well,
they're in a tizzy about that man.
They can't. He's not even mayor yet, and this nigga is talking about stripping his rights.
Lives. He's alive.
Like, well, y'all are so mad, bitch. But anyway, all things considered, I'm fine. How are you?
Here on the other side, the other end of it.
Yeah.
I'm living for this era because it's like, you have to cut the grass. You have to cut the grass.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, how will you see the snakes? And so It feels like New York and Los Angeles are getting this little era of, oh, bitch, you thought that your hoes didn't have
We got a weed eater in the back. What you thought this was? Yeah. Well, I mean, I would hope so. They're the two largest cities in the country, obviously, with the probably with the largest concentration of people with progressive values. So I would hope that if anybody was like, yeah, this is some bullshit, it would be New York and L.A. But yeah, it's a reason I live here. It's a reason I live here.
But I just mean, like, in the sense of waking it up. Because the girlies feel like they can float on over to New York or Los Angeles and feel like you're free of the ignorant, like the nationwide hatred.
Yeah.
And it feels like this era is waking up the fact that, you're going to get right into the field and deal with this along with the rest of us.
I got you. Yes. Yes. If you thought you was going to come here and escape America's problems, you are extremely wrong.
Oh, no.
That's what it is. You're not getting away from this shit. When I first moved here, I remember telling people back home, you should have to have a passport to visit this city. That's how different it is.
That is so real.
From every other city in America. I don't even think that's extreme. I know, it really isn't. Like, it is nothing like any other city in this country, but
I agree.
Child,
I agree.
You will not escape, because you see how we try to be over here in our little liberal bubble with our little liberal, progressive, leftist policies and politicians. And you see how Trump's dumb bitch ass is still trying to wreak havoc. Eric Adams is Kristen Gillibrand. Actually, and that's another.
Bitch, don't you live in
I'm getting too far away from the point of this. But yes, I see what you're saying. And yes, those of you who thought you could just go to L.A. and camp out and everything was going to be sweet. You was just going to get up and do shrooms every day and frolic in the sunshine. No, bitch. We got real work to do.
Hey, quick reminder.
We have real shit to do.
Sucks.
Yeah.
And the country is hateful.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Like, it's literally just brown. It's not even like a policy thing.
It isn't. No.
It's not even a policy thing. L.A., brown, too much of it.
Yeah.
Get these Mexicans out here.
Yeah.
New York, brown, mayor, no.
To where people
How do you say his name? It's not even hard.
It's not hard, and he's not even the mayor. y'all are really, really wilding. Like, he's just the Democrat candidate. He's not even
the mayor you have.
Oh God,
bitch!
Please,
you should be rolling down the red carpet for a fruit snack pouch like anybody else.
Anybody else? Yeah, no.
Well, maybe that's the problem we're in. Maybe that's why we're where we're at now.
I don't think there's any one easy answer to that, but I do see what you're saying. I do. I get it. And it's just like every day I look at the news like, well, it's just really trash. The political news, the entertainment news, everything. Almost all of it is really garbage right now. So you just try to...
I just watch Criminal Minds and go to bed.
I tried, you know what I tried to watch to take my mind off the state of things?
Love Island?
No, I can't.
I'm going to start that. Because everyone is talking about it. And the black girls looked amazing in those reunions.
Oh, I have so much to say. But remember last week I said last week it was a short king on that show that I was hoping he had got his shit together. Everybody hit me up and was like, he has not. He has got versa. So, so there is that. But no, I tried to watch the Peacock exclusive Nelly and Ashanti, We Belong Together.
Bitch, why was I gonna watch that?
It was terrible.
And then I was like, you know what?
Don't do it, actually.
No.
I cannot believe the things. Well, at first I was like, why is Nelly saying these things out loud with the camera present? And then I remember he's a Trump supporter.
Yeah.
And so I was like, it's all making sense.
That wasn't what turned me off from it until like 2 days ago. I forgot too. Because I
forgot.
I guess maybe they're at that part in the show or they're talking about it in the show because he went on this long rant about it I saw on his Instagram or something. I didn't read it, but I saw it like the Trump support thing in the performance came back up. And I feel like I even saw something that said like Ashanti's mom had chimed in with her opinion on it. So I'm guessing they're on that part of it.
Yeah.
But that's not even what turned me away from watching it. What turned me away from watching it was a clip I saw of them at like dinner or something, talking about the baby and him saying to her, although it was like the tone of the scene was like joking and like lighthearted, it was just basically him saying like, I'm not changing no diapers.
Yes.
And she's like, I don't understand how the baby can be screaming like to the point where I'm sure his esophagus is flying out of his mouth. Like, and you don't hear a goddamn thing. Like, that's troubling.
Yeah.
And he's like...
he was like, y'all really get up in the middle of the night? That's crazy. I've heard about that. Nigger, you're 50 years old. This is your 5th kid, if you include those 2 that you adopted from when your sister passed away. Right. You saying that you're not gonna change diapers and saying it like, well, I told you already. Like, I don't do diapers. Like, I told you I ain't doing none of that. That's all you. Like, no, nigga, this baby is literally half you. What do you mean it's all me?
What if I'm having an asthma attack? What if I'm stuck?
Call one of them nannies, child. You better, on your...
I guess so.
While you're in the midst of collapsing, you better pull up WhatsApp and tell that nanny to get her ass over here because it won't be Nelly. Yeah.
Baby, I saw that like 30-second, 60-second clip and I said no.
Oh, no.
I genuinely don't have the dopamine. I don't have the energy. I don't.
Hey, that's so real. That's so real. Bitch, I'm not in a space to watch something that's going to piss me off. Like,
I'm not going to do it. I'm not, because I...
That part was bad. I was already like, okay, let me go in and bookmark this. I'm going to cuss Nelly out for that.
Did you watch an episode of it?
I really gave it my absolute best shot. Okay. But Nelly is so off-putting and Ashanti seems sweet, but the fact that she just kind of giggles and tosses her hair and lets this nut shit fly means I'm looking at her sideways too. Because like, bitch, you were free. You were free. How you let a random Versus appearance in 2021 get you caught up? All we ever did was play Ashanti's old hits and then open up Instagram to see pictures of her on vacation. Every 8 to 16 weeks, Ashanti was on vacation, some other island. That's all she ever did.
So true. That's
Why
so
the
true.
fuck would you let this big knuckleheaded ass nigga come? So it was already that.
Love.
And then he said, so he's in like a tour bus or something with some niggas, Jermaine Dupri, and he's talking about how he, isn't going to parent this baby. And that he told her that once he can walk and talk, like once he can say, I'm hungry, once he can say, I need to use the bathroom.
Oh, I saw that.
Then it'll be okay. Like, just, I told her, enjoy your time now, because as soon as he start walking, he going to be with the crew. First of all, don't no 2-year-old baby need to be with the crew, whatever that is, and whatever the fuck y'all be doing for any sort of stretch of time. Like...
Unless the crew is like an adorable pet name that you've made for all of the 2-year-olds in the friend group.
The crew has to be the nickname
like
for the Wiggles. Are you booking Bluey? Like, no, you talking about you gonna have a 2-year-old on tour with you doing whatever you
drunk, high, horny niggas. And the baby.
And you stay with some random charges or weird allegations. You think a toddler is supposed to be around that? So that's number one.
And MAGA.
But number two, do you really think that's gonna happen? You really think that child, as soon as he can toddle off and say, Daddy, potty, you really think all of a sudden Nelly is gonna take over and 100% be the parent? Be fucking for real. And you too old to be
Also-
acting like parenting is a woman's job. Oh, that pissed me off. So
That's
bad.
the part. That's where I was like, oh, none for me, thank you. I'm full.
Oh God.
Cause I'm like, girl, we can call it chauvinistic or misogynistic.
Mhm, it is, yeah.
But I think it's also just incredibly childish.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. What is your baby's
Yeah.
waist have to do with gender? And need for them to be clean
Right.
have to do with gender. Like, why? I think it's a poop thing and not wanting to deal with poop.
Sure.
But
sure you don't. That's
you
actually
made
very,
a person.
That's very rational. I also don't want to deal with poop, but I have a dog. And so guess what? Sometimes she'll shit. She actually shits every day. And somebody has to do something with it.
I want to say this was the day before yesterday.
Oh, Lord.
And I literally made a note to do this in the read, but I think I've already done it. Where I said the exact same thing that you just said almost verbatim. It's going to be, if you do not care for interacting with feces,
man, you cannot do
not get a dog.
No.
It is fair. Like, I'm not going to argue. Pick up the poop, hold it in your hand.
And I love it. Yeah,
like,
it's so fun.
That's fine. If you have a creature that shits, such as a dog, a cat, a human baby.
A fish will shit. You have to do
something with it.
Do something about it. And if you don't want to, then you don't have to. You can just be responsible for your shit. You don't have to reproduce.
But to boldly,
oh my God,
as an adult,
50 years old,
nearing your golden years,
50 years old,
in your golden years, to say,
it's a little early.
Oh, I'm never doing. It's just so childish. Like, nigga, grow the fuck up and change the baby's pamper. What do you think that's gonna do? Have you sprout a vulva on your face?
And said, I told you, baby, I'll give you the world, but I ain't changing no diapers. No shade.
I would appreciate it if you just change the diapers because I can get the world myself.
And we've seen her have it. Ashanti had a massive career, toured all over the globe, #1 hits, everything, every accomplishment you can think of. She's racked them all up. Like I said, for years, I just knew her as like the girl who used to sing and now she's on vacation all the time. Like she already looked to have a very comfortable financially, like a lifestyle that's far more extravagant than what the rest of us have available.
Nigga, have you seen the stamps on my passport?
What have you
think I need the world?
Like literally,
I've seen the whole thing.
What have you given her? What that she couldn't
just
get
change the baby's paper so I can sleep.
Other than a baby that you don't care for.
Do you think, what the fuck am I supposed to do with the world when my eyes are half open? I want her to sleep.
I'll give you the world.
Change the baby's paper.
Will you give me 6 uninterrupted hours of sleep, though? Will you give me that? Because, and they're filming this reality show when she's 12 weeks postpartum. It's already insane. It's already crazy that she's shooting.
The baby legs are still all wobbly still. Like, he just got here.
And so, of course, after that clip came out, all these other clips of them on red carpets came out. And it was one where this lady was asking them about the baby and Ashanti just lights up and she's like, oh my God, he's walking. And his first word was, hey, and all this. And she's just like gushing about the baby. And then the lady turns to Nelly and Nelly's like, yeah, Ashanti's a great mom. I just love watching them. Her face light up, his face light up, like. What?
So have you met the baby?
Are you even in the room?
What are you talking about?
Niggas are diabolical, man. God damn. Well,
so weird.
And that'll wrap up this week's episode of The Read, child. What? That was my read. It really was. I'm so glad you brought it up because it has been itching in my soul that Nelly really, with full confidence, got on television and told all of us he don't take care of his infant.
When I saw that clip, I was like, it's fascinating that Peacock or wherever, they chose to use this to promote this TV show, because now I'm sure not gonna watch it. But then I was also just like, girl, huh? Nelly, like, are you?
It isn't the 80s anymore. Like, men have evolved just a bit to the point where they don't brag anymore about being horrible parents. Like, they might not actually step up and be good ones, but they've learned to not brag about being bad ones. It's weird that you're acting like this.
My God.
So,
let's talk about excellent Black people. Black excellence this week is going to go to a beautiful woman by the name of Willow Newell. She's 22 years old, and she is currently Miss Wisconsin, headed to Miss America. She is the first Black woman to ever be crowned Miss Wisconsin. She's 22 years old. I mean, well,
I didn't want to say, wow, another first, but you know what, sis, that actually makes sense.
Sometimes it is what it is, Mary.
What is it? 300 of y'all in all of Wisconsin. Oh my God, she's gorgeous.
I told you.
Jesus H. Christ.
I mean, yeah.
What? Okay, sorry, go ahead.
She's from Racine. She's 22 years old. And she just claimed the title during a statewide competition, beating among 29 contestants. She won and secured $13,000 in scholarships along with her Miss Wisconsin crown. She said, "My life is forever changed. I'm going to Miss America. What is happening? I'm absolutely speechless." Went on to thank judges, family, friends, and the state of Wisconsin. First Black woman ever, gorgeous. Reading that she also sang "And I Am Telling You" for her talent portion. And that apparently made a huge statement. So,
I love that.
Girl, baby.
And she's wearing her natural hair. I love this. Work, Miss Girl. What a beauty. Oh, very much deserved.
So congratulations and good luck in the coming competition. The second picture on the slide is so funny. She's just like really shocked. And
when
I think she had to like
when they're putting the crown on her,
crown on her. So cute. Okay, let's get into our pop culture segment. The Hot Box.
Oh Lord.
This summer, the Hot Box becomes Hot Tops. Let's start with whatever I want. Well, this is what I want to start with. I see why DDG was so pressed to go to Italy now.
I love this for Halle. I really do.
Halle Bailey, who is currently out in Italy filming her latest film, was seen quite recently luxuriating on a boat and making kisses with a dark-skinned, long dreadlocked mystery nigga. They look very comfortable.
They do.
They look as though they are quite fond of each other. They look as though this is a budding new romance, but quite a bit familiar. So maybe they've been dating for a while now. And matching trends. I haven't said that in a while.
Oh, what a classic.
Yeah, I loved that for us. And yeah, they're just on a boat, swimming, kissing, being cute, having a good time. Love that for them.
Yeah.
This nigga look like Fat Rabbit Gillo. He's
good fucking night.
Just let the Bush Queens have that. So okay. Meanwhile, her baby father was in Paris with Sexy Red, so you do the math.
Seen that nigga with too many girls. I don't give a fuck. Halle can do whatever she wants to.
I don't even think that they're like that. I think it was just, again, hey, stream, this is what I do for a living. Attention.
Oh, right.
I don't even feel like they're dating. If that was what that was supposed to be.
Yeah, no, they probably not. Because isn't he with some...
No.
He's with some little something.
Now that his son is mostly with his mama, I don't know nothing about that man's life. And I'm not even trying to.
We were literally only paying attention to them videos with Halo. We really were.
That Halo genuinely kept me up to date with his kind of thing. I'm not even being funny.
That's fine.
I never went to look for anything.
Mm-hmm. No, because why would you?
DDG.
No.
Why would I?
It just came up on my algorithm because my algorithm knows that baby is so cute. I love cute babies. And I love when cute babies are like disrespecting their parents in that fake baby way. Yeah, right. Yeah. It's hilarious. So yeah, I want to see Halo smell your breath and then scrunch his whole face up and roll over. Like, that's funny.
Yeah. Why do you think that we stand for Kavya? Reading her family since she got
She's oh my God. Every time Gabrielle Union posts her, I'm just like, how are you? I mean, obviously she has two tall parents. She's a tall little girl, but oh my God. Why are you growing up so fast? Like, chill out.
I can't take it.
All of these kids. Oh my God. Yeah. Noah and Terry's little girls are both going to be teenagers soon. It's like, y'all just... Oh, anyway. Yes, yeah. Back to this. Yes, Hallie is in Italy with that new little nigga, and DDG is in Italy too now, right? At this point.
I think he's over there now. Mm-hmm. I saw something.
Enjoy your visitation.
They laid out whatever the what's the word? Whatever the
custody,
the rules or whatever for the visitation.
Oh yeah.
The guidelines, I guess. Mm-hmm. That was on there, and I'm sure it's pretty much what we talked about before. Where he was like, "Oh, he want her to be present." Or to be the supervisor for his visitation. And I'm like, girl, shut up.
No. There are people who do that for a living.
Right. Shut the fuck up.
Absolutely not. If shit was cool between the two of y'all would not even need us to help y'all figure this out. So no, we're going to send somebody. And if you really want to see your baby, then you'll come see your baby. So genuinely enjoy your time with him, but don't try to play with his mama. Leave her alone. Y'all are over. Everybody's happy about it. Everybody, including the two of you. So please just leave that girl alone.
My Nintendo Switch 2 is here.
Oh, what's the difference between that and the one?
It's really uncomfortable to hold.
Oh, I never play. I always put it in the dock.
Oh, that's fair.
I never play the Switch handheld.
I always play my handheld.
The screen is too small. Oh, does the two have a bigger screen?
The screen is quite a bit.
Okay. There you go. Okay.
And it's a more powerful system. So, like, I got the Tears of the Kingdom upgrade. And it looks gorgeous. It's smooth. It loads a lot faster. The frame rate is great.
Okay.
There's a little cheat app thing where you could download people's builds, but I haven't used that yet. But I did start the game from the beginning.
No.
I only did I did the water and I did the air.
Oh, okay.
So I wasn't like super far.
I finished the whole story. That's why I'm like, I'm not starting shit over.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm just gonna start this game over and give it another chance.
Wait, Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild?
Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay.
Sequel.
Okay.
And yeah, so far the building thing is still not my favorite, but it's not frustrating me as much.
Okay, because you were pissed. It feels like you were pissed. You were so mad.
I hate it. It's so nonsense. I don't understand why I still don't get why we're doing it. Hopefully, because now I feel like I'm more dialed into the story than before.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that there will be some correlation between all of the building and the Zonai.
Oh, well, I don't want to spoil it for you.
Because, I know that the Zonai and the Hylians have this like mysterious old relationship and the ruins and stuff in the sky, and I still don't know what the depths are about yet.
Oh my God, let me save you. Oh no, go ahead. Sorry.
But
I had a rant on my spirit.
Yeah, I'm hoping that at least maybe the building will come into play in a story sense somehow.
It will. Yes. Cool. I will give you a hint though. The depths have light roots instead of shrines, and every light root is connected to a shrine on the main level.
Got it.
But every shrine is not connected to a light root. Just that is, if I had known that when I was playing around in the depths, I would have saved myself about 50 hours.
Probably hours. Yes. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. But it's
because I remember I went to the depths by accident on my first.
Oh yeah, when I fell in and I just kept falling, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
I just jumped right in that bitch.
I said, "Bitch, is there a whole world under the map too?"
Yeah, when it goes from pitch black and then it's like all the little starry stuff. I said,
I thought that was
built
my mind. My mind exploded.
Same.
That was so cool.
I said, "You Nintendo nerds, no the fuck
that
y'all
was
didn't."
So cool.
It was
really
everything.
That gags me.
Same.
But what did not gag me as much was running around in it, bitch. Like, I don't know how I got out.
You got to have some glowing potions and the glowing outfit or something when you go down there. But it is,
I'm enjoying it more than I did the first.
Good
time so far. So yeah, and it plays better. I think you're going to love Mario Kart World.
Oh, is that only on the 2?
Yeah. I think you're going to love it.
Isn't the 2 like $1,000 though?
No.
Why did I?
It's expensive.
Maybe
for a Nintendo Switch.
When they announced,
I think it's 5 or 6.
Okay, because when they announced it, I think there was a bunch of like, "Oh, we don't know about America because Trump and his tariffs. Like, if y'all get it, it might be $2,000 or something." So
I think Mario Kart is $80. I bought the bundle, which is why I think I spent $600 on it or something. So it came with Mario Kart World in it. But when I went to the Nintendo eShop, I saw Mario Kart World and it was like $79.99 or some shit like that. I was like, for Mario Kart?
What the fuck different? For $80? What the fuck is it? I need to know.
It's just Mario Kart.
No, baby. Me and the Switch 1 doing just fine.
I really like the open world element to it, how the courses are connected to each other by roads.
Oh, that is fun. I didn't know you could do that.
And so you can, when you go to like Grand Prix, you start a race on one thing.
Nice.
You do those things, and then you have to do another race that's from that course to the next course.
Oh,
do another one, then race to the next course.
That's great.
Or you could just hit start from the main menu and free roam, drive around through all the courses, go do mini games, collectibles, unlock outfits. And you can even play online and just roam around the map with your friends if they have Mario Kart World 2. You're gonna like it. But it's just, here's what I'm saying. I said all that to say,
okay,
don't bother to be in no motherfucking rush to get any of this.
Oh, I'm not. Because I Googled...
First of all, it's sold out everywhere, overpriced everywhere else.
Oh, see, not doing that. I'm not paying $1,000 for a video game system.
It's not, and it's just not worth the rush. It's fun. When you get it, you're going to like it.
I Googled Mario Kart World, and all the top stories are, wow, people hate this. Of course.
Really?
The top headlines, literally, Mario Kart World's hated change shows Nintendo still doesn't get online games. Nintendo skids out. New Mario Kart World update introduced forced intermissions. Of course, Mario Kart World is being review bombed. Mario Kart World review bombed after controversial update.
Oh, okay. That might be what it is.
People are, it's something people don't like about this.
It sounds like it might be the online element, which I haven't used.
Okay.
So.
Oh, maybe that's it.
Maybe that's it. The girls were like, finally, we can play on Mario Kart online with friends. Which was a big, but like the selling thing is here. You and I could log on together and free roam around.
Oh, from map. 2 different consoles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And so maybe that has some kind of technical hiccups that's getting them review bombs. But the
I
game
guess.
on its own, or just online with other players, is great.
I mean, for $80,
Which gagged me because I didn't give a fuck. Like,
right.
I was more hyped to play, to try the Tears of the Kingdom update, and I was like, okay, Mario Kart. I play Mario Kart, but it's what could be different, like you said.
Right.
I was gagged about how much I like the new little racing from one course to the next.
Yeah, that does sound fun.
Seeing how they transition each of them. Rainbow Road is cunty.
Which one? It's like 8 Rainbow Roads.
Well, this game's version.
Oh, this game.
The new Rainbow Road. Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. I mean, I don't know when I'll try it out because I'm not buying no Nintendo 2 just to play Mario Kart. I'm not.
You shouldn't.
I'm not finna.
You shouldn't.
I mean, I'm not
By the
finna.
time you can get one and it's regular price, Mario Kart might be cheap. No, Mario Kart's price is not going to go down. But like, it'll likely have way more maps, characters, way more shit to play on the Switch too. Like, I rushed to go get that motherfucker thinking, oh, I'll have an update for Xenoblades. No update for Xenoblades. Oh, this and the third. Other than replaying Tears of the Kingdom and being surprised by Mario Kart, I'm like, well, yeah, I bought this.
I'm like that with a lot of stuff. Not really video games, but a lot of electronics and shit. Like I found remember them weird headsets?
The picture ones? I mean, the Snapchat ones?
No, like the big white ones look like goggles. I think Facebook. MetaQuest. Yeah. I don't know if they still make that or something.
They do.
Okay. Well, I bought the very first one of that. And I remember just being at home and, like you can change the backgrounds and it's like very nice, but I don't want to like see some beach in Morocco if I don't get to sit down and feel like I'm on the beach in Morocco. Like I'm looking at a YouTube video as far as I played Angry Birds on it. The Angry Birds is very fun on that thing.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm like, I really spent my hard-earned American dollars on this contraption that I played 2.5 games on and then left it alone for the rest of the time.
They're on the Quest 3 now. I bought the second one.
And I
had the exact same experience. I had the same experience.
I love gadgets.
The beach thingy is cool, but you're right. It's like, I think that I tried to like go for a meditative thing with that because I was like, there's nothing really else here for me. And then watching like Hulu on it was cool.
Oh.
Make you feel like you're in a movie theater or something.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that was like interesting. But other than that, I didn't play Angry Birds, but I played Beat Saber on it a lot. And like, that was it.
Gotcha.
After a while, I was like,
what
this is just sitting here.
Yeah. Even now,
quite a bit of money on it.
I only have my PlayStation for 2K and to watch DVDs. And I'm terrible at 2K.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I only play when I have a nigga around.
I have great PlayStation subscriptions if you'd like them.
Like games?
Of course.
Oh, I thought you meant like new PlayStations. I still have the big black one that's like 10 years old. The 3 or the 4, I don't know.
Oh, you
the
must
2,
have the PS3.
The 3, I don't know. It's the big black flat one. It's not that white one.
Oh, you're talking about the 4.
Oh, I have the 4? Oh, I'm talking about the 4. Okay, well, whatever it is. That's really just a DVD player. That's pretty much what I use that for.
Yeah.
That in 2K.
It's funny that a lot of people don't realize they can play 4K videos. Because one of my friends, I have like a bunch of them, and I was trying to make space. I was like, oh, do you have like a 4K player or a Blu-ray player or something? She was like, no. I was like, oh, I was going to give you these movies. And then like some weeks later, we were talking about it again, and she brought up her PlayStation. And I was like, you have a PlayStation 5? She was like, yeah. I was like, well, you can watch these. I was like, yes. I was like, yes. It plays DVDs, Blu-ray, and 4K discs. Really? I was like, yes, here's a library of film. Like, go watch these. I just gave her a bunch of movies.
Amen.
But yeah, a lot of people don't know that you can watch movies on them.
Did not even. I definitely did not know that.
I think it's the only DVD player I have.
I know it's the only DVD player I have.
So,
I know that, but yeah, I didn't even know 4K was a different type of video. Like
it's just
the video.
DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, and then I think they're about to do 8K. Well, they're already doing 8K. You just can't like buy 8K movies.
Regular ass video be looking clear and good to me. So
You have a 4K you do.
I don't
Go get a 4K movie and put it in that PlayStation and watch it.
what Ariana and Cynthia gonna leap up off that bitch and come sing.
No, it just looks really crisp. Like the resolution is really clear.
Okay.
Even versus streaming it.
Well, now streaming for sure I can tell the difference between streaming and a DVD. Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
But once you start Blu-ray, to me, that looks great. That looks so good.
Fantastic.
Right. So I'm just like 78K, I don't know.
4K
That's
is
never
like
gonna be my
for
business.
nerds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It really is.
At a certain point, you have to really be into the video or the graphics or the movie or whatever. Like I don't think I'm that niche. Not about this anyway.
Yeah. So how did you feel about Beyonce in this car moment that everybody?
Oh my God. Well, I was in the bed. I woke up to this horrific news and
Same.
videos. Woke up to everybody being like, bitch, are you alive? I'm like, is she alive?
Right.
First of all, horrifying.
Insane morning. Yeah.
She is such a professional. I was honestly more than anything else, I was impressed at how she kept that smile plastered on her face until she's so safely on the ground. But the video of Miss Tina stomping backstage to figure out what the hell happened. I said, "Yup,
I didn't see that.
Oh, you got to see the video of Miss Tina.
I will be looking that up.
She is pumping her way to the back, like, oh no.
What we're not doing.
And you know what, Giselle? As much as I loved seeing you umizoomi around on that horseshoe in that Cadillac, it's okay for you to just stay, boots on the ground. That's all right. You boots on the ground. That's what you need to do. And so
you had me crying. Did you see her video about it?
No. What'd she say? Oh God.
She posted a video that morning just like everybody else, and I saw Missy Miles posted about it. But Kia had me crying because Kia, she's just funny. Like she's effortlessly off the cuff funny. Just Beyonce, you are grounded. Grounded in the name of we want you. Like you go when we're done. Go look at her Instagram when she was talking about it. It was so funny. Everybody was so worried.
Yeah. That I can't imagine actually being there. Right. I mean, waking up, seeing it, knowing that she's fine. And then she posted it talking about sitting sideways.
I screamed. I was walking home and I think I caused a car accident.
Giselle, do you take anything seriously? Do you take any one fucking thing for real, girl? Like, damn. But then I did see that she cut 16 carriages the next night. I said, yeah. It's only so much playing you finna do.
Right. Maybe Miss Tina was also like, let me tell you how many
because I done told you too many times.
We gonna have tomorrow.
Zero. You keeping your ass on the ground. Yeah, it had to happen.
I think it was a mixture of, waking up knowing she's fine. And also the thing that you mentioned is just her composure. Almost like when there's turbulence on a flight and you look at the flight attendant and they chilling.
Right.
You're just like, okay, I guess we...
Because the rest of us are bouncing around this plane and the flight attendant is like on her phone. She don't give a fuck.
Right. So we're like, okay.
I'm like, okay.
This must be fine.
Yeah, this is fine.
So I was watching that and I'm listening. Niggas are extra. So everybody recorded on the phone just, oh my God, Beyonce. Let her down, Beyonce. Everybody's losing it. And she's just up there, still as can be, smiling. And I'm kind of giggling. And I'm just like, it's not gonna snap and fall. It's either gonna continue moving or it's going to lower down and they're gonna let her out.
Right.
And 2 seconds later, it starts coming down. I'm like, there. This lady, I don't care for it, but she does not. She is not afraid of heights. I wish that she was.
I wish.
I wish
Because I've said it
that
too
she
many
was.
times. You and that cherry picker, leave that cherry picker in the garage. Don't bring that thing back out.
Why do we have to keep doing this?
More. You just love taking your ass up in the air. And I get it. I
don't
love
like it.
I love heights too. I love swimming. I love jumping off of tall buildings, like all that. But I love roller coasters, all of that shit.
Yep.
I do. But I think, Beyonce, you put on a hell of a show right here on Earth. You really do, girl.
Bitch, did you say that you like jumping off of tall buildings?
Well, not like, obviously not just like that, but like skydiving and stuff. I went with my friends.
You skydive?
Yes, I've done that. I've done it with. I've done so many adventurous things on dates, but we literally just did a skydiving thing in Vegas where they like strap you up in this harness and then you fly across that bitch.
I can't.
Oh, it's so fun.
Oh no, that looks fun.
Yeah,
that looks fun.
That's fun as hell.
That looks fun.
I love
the one
like
that Big Frida did, where she was like, "Oh, bitch." No, that looks tea. I actually do want to do that.
Yeah, I love thrill seeking. I do.
Got it.
That stuff is fun to me, but
maybe it's the Texas femme in you.
Like, girl, I know she had to be scared shitless, but thank God. I just thank
maybe.
God. I thank
or
God.
Maybe she was also like, girl, this shit's stuck now. Like, oh, girl. Maybe it was almost like somebody getting fired in her head.
Oh, no, somebody getting fired, something getting scrapped, but also, like, I think.
Please don't let me fall.
Right. Some of this composure has to be like, the fans are finna lose it if something actually happens to you. Like, do I trust the Hive to like stop you from falling? Yes. But then do I also expect them to like grope you and try to take selfies and be like, oh my God, Beyonce, I just saved your life? Yes. So I was like, this doesn't end well. I'm watching the video, like, I know she was just like, Lord, if you just get me out this car, I'm gonna stop playing games.
Yeah. But she has this like that like sense of humor about little malfunctions and errors. Like, remember when her hair got stuck in her hand?
Oh yeah.
And she joked about it afterwards.
Yeah, she's funny.
When she fell on stage, that hurt. Like, she keeps it going, tells a joke.
Yeah.
Like, whatever.
But that sort of malfunction while you are up in the air is just not acceptable. I don't understand how that happened. Like, I would think there would be 20 different people triple checking everything involved with that car. So
some things just go wrong with mechanics, robotics, and shit.
Yeah. And so I thank God that obviously Beyonce wasn't hurt, but also that nobody else was hurt, that the car didn't just snap from them cables, because then it really would have been bad.
Yeah, because outside of her,
because there would have been multiple people dead, right? Because that's a real vehicle. So if that thing crashes, a significant portion of y'all are going down with it. Like, this isn't that. Just from a logistics standpoint, had to be horrific.
We saw where you were going with that,
and I loved it. I'm glad I did get to see it. We
get it. Gorgeous.
But you can stop.
And I think we're done. I think we're done. I think we can be done. Let's go ahead and be done with that. Keep both feet planted firmly.
Yes, that's all we're asking for, sweetie. God, the stress.
Well, Sean Combs is delighted.
Oh God.
By the verdict following his major trial for sex trafficking, prostitution, and racketeering conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
He's celebratory because he was acquitted of most of the charges, the most damning, and the charges with the heaviest consequences. He escaped from those scot-free. So I read that the jury deliberated for 12 hours.
What?
So them niggas said, girl, I want to go home. So I'm finished. Can we leave? So at first they had come out and said that they reached a partial verdict, that they had, I guess they were able to agree on 4 out of 5 counts, but they couldn't agree on the RICO. So, which didn't gag me when I read that, because I personally felt like that was the one he was going to get away with.
Yeah.
So they said they reached a verdict on counts 2, 3, 4, and 5, which were 2 sex trafficking charges and 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. Then they came back out later and said that they reached their verdict and they gave Mamacita a not guilty for the RICO, not guilty for the sex trafficking, the 2 counts of sex trafficking. And then guilty for 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. I read that he pumped his fist, mouthed thank you to the jurors. I read that he started a round of applause. Google it.
Wow. Gross.
Google it. I read these were the
Lord
words.
God. Okay.
All right. Now, with these charges, he could be looking at, I think a max of 20 years, because I think each one of the prostitution charges has a maximum 10-year sentences. Will he be sentenced with a maximum of, or near the maximum of those charges? I doubt it.
Probably
I'm
not.
thinking this nigga gets at most 2 to 4 years and serves 9 to 10 months.
If that.
if anything.
Yeah.
If anything.
Well.
So here we are.
Yeah. Here we are indeed.
This went home. I think I also read that I think his attorney's trying to get them to send him home.
Oh yeah. No, I did.
Lady Comey was like, no, girl. Lady Comey was like, disagree, Your Honor. The doll baby is still a criminal. As it said here, also, during this trial, mama was at her crib that you're trying to send her home to with drugs. We found them on her person. And she was getting ready to do this exact same shit that she's charged for. So I think we should keep her. Now, I don't know. Right. I think they're going to send her home.
Yeah, no, I do too, but
there you go.
There you go. I am surprised.
America's
I am
failed women again.
But right. Maybe disappointed is better than surprised, because that amount of money, I'm not really shocked when you get away with anything. But I didn't need a guilty verdict to say fuck Puffy for the rest of my life. I didn't.
Yeah, there's that.
The video with Cassie was more than enough. And I mean all by itself. Just Cassie, her story was enough. All this extra shit was literally just extra. But what Cassie said, and then the video coming out, so couldn't nobody argue with it or deny it, I did not need to hear or see shit else regarding that nigga. So I did not really need, this verdict. And I don't care how anybody else feel about it. Some of you may feel like, oh, thank God I can go back listening to Dirty Money or whatever. I don't care. I already was not, I don't really listen to Puff's music, no way. So
as if Dirty Money even had anything to fucking do with Puffy besides him being there.
Now I can go back. Oh no, you don't understand. I love Last Train to Paris. Okay, good for you.
Okay.
Maybe we should think about why that group is called Dirty Money anyway. But what I saw that really pissed me off was a bunch of his.
Sorry.
You remember?
I'm kidding.
Do you remember when Aaron? Of course you do.
Yes.
You already know what I'm finna say.
Yes, I do.
When R. Kelly was acquitted all them years ago in Chicago, and them niggas was down there celebrating, and Aaron McGruder parodied that and had people pissing on each other at the courthouse or whatever. Why are your aunties and uncles right down the street in New York City spraying baby oil on each other after that verdict came out. And I'm not lying. I am not exaggerating. I literally just clicked and watched a video of a nigga in like a purple zoot suit spraying baby oil all over somebody's hood rat ass Annie in a long blue wig that she then took off, I guess, so she could fully, I don't know, just shake them titty. I don't understand what the impetus was there, but so you niggas, it's not even about for y'all whether he did these heinous things. It's about you don't think he should be punished. But for me, it's about you doing these horrible things. You did it. You did it. And y'all are joking. This is funny to y'all. This baby oil bullshit.
50 Cent literally posted like an AI photo of himself. What? With a caption that said some shit like, Puffy beat the feds, he the gay John Gotti. With like a picture of him smiling, LOL,
you know,
or something. Like these niggas don't take us. They're not
anything. Y'all don't take nothing serious. Like even when you really, really should.
Your daughter could have been in one of them rooms.
They don't care.
Your mama could have been in one of them rooms.
That's her fault.
Your sister, niece,
they'll find a reason.
It's their fault.
They don't want a man to be held accountable.
Not this insane man.
Right.
Doing some of the most not even just regular old by the book trafficking violence and you know what I mean?
Yep. Coercing everyone around him to do all these horrible things. Like it was never y'all
drugging people.
What's funny?
Violent. I don't understand why this is a show.
I really like that. To me, there is genuinely nothing funny about that. I don't get how you niggas make rape jokes and then cackle. Like, it's just not how y'all go down to a courthouse in the middle of a day and start squirting baby oil on each other. It's just, I'm really struggling to find the words to talk about how depraved you niggas are. So
I have them. I was watching randomly.
You said, don't worry about it. I got it.
Last night I was watching your episode of Drunk History where you were doing Marsha P. Johnson.
Oh, that was fun.
It was so fucking funny. And the part where you talk about New York made this thing called the Public Moral Squad. And was like, which is fucking hilarious because when were morals ever a part of this goddamn city? This city is trash. And like the first comment on YouTube, probably right now, is like that line. And then it says, spoken like a true New Yorker. It has like 25,000 likes. Like, but that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Like, why are you niggas, any one of your family members or friends, this could have happened to?
No, they don't care. They would have blamed y'all for that too.
And yo dumbass is outside wasting baby oil, spraying it on each other for TikTok over this nigga that don't give a fuck about you, never gonna meet you, never gonna dap you up, and would absolutely beat and exploit you if he had the opportunity, because that's what we watched him do since we met him.
Of all the things you could have done.
I don't know. Like,
it's a Wednesday afternoon in New York City. You could have done
in the summertime.
Anything. Like, this is peak New York. You could have done anything. And this is how you chose to spend your time. It's really mind-boggling. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. It's something deeply fucked up about you niggas. But yeah, I didn't need a verdict. This changes absolutely nothing for me. That is a horrible person.
Like,
I don't care.
In jail.
Because especially
I just don't fuck with him.
To
like
me,
you said, that was never gonna change. Once I saw that video, it was up for you for life. I fuck that. So whether you throw him in prison for the rest of his life or 2 months, I have nothing for her.
Yeah.
Don't care.
I don't get
dead to me.
Literally that. Anything could happen to that nigga and I'll be like, well, you know, things happen. Niggas get stabbed every day.
Which is my right.
But
American.
Yeah, it sounds like they just didn't believe that anybody was coerced or forced into doing these things. Like, that's what it sounds like to me. But I also saw that the jury was 8 men and 4 women. I'm like, I wonder about that as well. But, you know, this is America, the wealthy, because not rich. Sean is wealthy.
Yes.
the wealthy have always been allowed access to a level of protection from their own behavior that the rest of us don't have.
1000%.
And when you have thousands or millions of fans ready to campaign on your behalf and the jury's not sequestered, so these niggas can go home, get right on TikTok and watch whatever they want to, watch whatever fucking red pill, YouTube, misogynist bullshit. Like, y'all.
Love that.
It's devastating for the victims, but this is America. Go get your money. If a civil case can be filed, this is why I'm not mad at nobody for going. Y'all always be like, oh, well, why don't you just press charges? Why y'all always sue trying to get some money out of somebody? Because look at this. Look at what happened when you do get criminal charges pressed against a nigga. Look at how that might not actually make a difference.
Y'all literally said this with Cassie. Like,
yeah, they did.
When Cassie stepped forward and told the story and filed, the girls were like, oh, if he really did it, then why don't you just take him, why don't you press charges? Boom, here's a video of him really doing it. Boom, here he is now in prison, and them saying, oh my God, it was so nice to meet you. Can you sign this? And sending him back to Miami or whatever. So what was that going to do? Like, people said this. Like, people said this to that criticism. That, like, the system fails women in this way all the time with regular niggas.
Yeah. Yep. Right.
So, an incredibly wealthy and influential celebrity nigga.
Right. Regular women don't get
justice. Why don't you just press charges? Shut the fuck up.
Okay. Why don't you?
You can't spell.
Why don't you go find a kindergarten reader somewhere and warm up your index finger, get to pointing. Like, I feel like you have you got some basics you need to go back to. But yeah, this is America. This is America. This is the type of shit we do over here. It reminds me of, I just saw a video of some media outlet in the UK interviewing people who were going to the Chris Brown show in UK and being like,
I heard about this.
Oh, it's actually high-key hilarious to me because they're like, do you know Chris Brown was arrested for beating up Rihanna? And then the people are like, yes or no. And then they keep going like, and do you know other women have filed charges? He has a restraining order out on him right now. And this is this. And it's so crazy to see people like the wheels in their head turn when that's like, when they're asked like, so how do you feel comfortable being here and doing this, knowing all these things about this person? It's like, oh, well, I mind my business, or I try not to judge, or, well, people can change and all that. Now, mind you, Christopher hasn't shown anybody any sort of proof of fundamentally changing. So it just was like, I would kill for one of y'all just to say, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about women. He could beat every woman ass in here. I'm still gonna go to that show. Like, just say that. I don't give a fuck about women being brutalized. That does not matter to me. Just say that.
Yeah, you have to just like say that.
They were like, but he has a lot of songs that I really love and he's a great dancer. Oh, okay. It's your life, not mine. So you... Fine. I'm done trying to change y'all minds.
Oh, the guy dropped his lawsuit.
Wonder how that happened. Oh, and before I forget, Lord, last week I talked about how I voted for Mamdani and there was some rapper who had made it on the balance and the ballot and niggas this, niggas that. And y'all let me know that this is not no regular degular ass rapper.
We're not doing it.
A community member.
I don't care.
He is an activist and he has done so many great things in the community. So my apologies, Paperboy, love Prince, because apparently you really do great things in and for the city. So my bad that I just said something without thinking about it and really pissed off your people. Oopsie.
Okay.
Can I'm sending you a little TikTok heart. I hope everything is
Yeah,
Gucci.
she did.
That's all I got. My bad.
Good. Sorry, Paper Love.
I mean, I don't I make little random throwaway comments all the time, girl.
Oh
But
my God. They're making a Devil Wears Prada too.
wait a minute. No, I might love that.
I'm worried.
It depends on what the story's gonna be. They're not remaking it right. Like they're
No, it's Anne Hathaway, Meryl Streep. It's a sequel.
okay.
I'm pretty sure the book has a sequel.
I think it does.
So
Yeah.
maybe it'll just be the book.
It's just been so long.
I know, and it's such a classic that doesn't need another one. Everything doesn't have to have a sequel.
Oh, this is paining you.
Because it's just like, girl, what? You can just leave things and their legacy, especially art.
Yeah.
You can leave things in their legacy alone. Countries, juice brands,
Yeah.
like all kinds of things can go all over the place. The name of your streaming service, I guess.
Sure.
But like sometimes you just leave an art piece when it's great and celebrated right there where it is.
And that would be wonderful. And we would all love that if we could just do that. But I do like, I feel like Anne Hathaway and I almost called her Glenn Close. Lord help me. What's that lady name?
Actor.
What is
Meryl
it?
Streep.
Meryl Streep. Yes. And even the other one, Emily somebody, Blunt, King.
Emily Blunt.
Okay, yeah. I feel like all of them, their careers and the work that they've chosen to do, like they've only gotten better really since Devil Wears Prada. And so I would not be surprised if this actually ends up being like really good. If they're like,
because they're amazing actors.
And they have individual standards, you know, like Meryl Streep can straight up be like, I'm not finna just do any old damn thing. Like,
true.
The script needs to be at a certain level and the story needs to be good, like to bring me back and all this. Like, y'all, everybody better have their shit together. So
actually, all three of them, like you said, are heavyweights.
This is what I'm saying. So I feel like
they can really see like, this strip sucks.
Not this. Did AI y'all ask ChatGPT to write this? Go hire real people and we'll reconvene in 4.5 months.
And to your point, further to your point, I feel like that might be the case because of how much longer how long it's been since the first one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, see,
or maybe like now the time is right. Now the script is right.
They could have did it.
First, for sure.
Yeah.
They could have had 5 of these things out by now.
This is what I'm saying. Maybe now
capitalize it. Maybe it's going to be good.
Everybody's like, this is worthy of my time and my attention and could be a great way for us to close out, you know, this. I don't think anybody saw The Devil Wears Prada being as huge as it was. But there was a point where I could quote that movie. Like, I burned that DVD out, baby.
I've seen it so many times, and it will continue to.
And I knew from the beginning that Andy's boyfriend and friends had lost their fucking minds. Like, I get it. Her job is unreasonable. Yes, her boss is crazy. But that's her fucking job. This is her career.
Dead.
Y'all are tossing around the phone and shit when my boss is calling after I just sat here and gave you a fucking Birkin and gave you fucking cologne and
girl, I was just about to say that dyke from Rent.
Oh yes,
who was like,
that pissed me off so bad. I just gave y'all these gifts and y'all tossing around my fucking work phone. Like, where do you think I got this shit from? Thin air? Bitch, give me my phone.
And then trying to turn on me when you feel like, oh, the doll baby is coming up and she's getting busy and she has real boss ass shit to do and we're all flops. So we're going to try and make her feel bad about herself and the fact that she brushed her hair now. Her friends were trash.
Right. I mean, obviously Meryl is like the clear villain, but y'all, they're yes. But yes, she's the clear villain, but
no, she is.
But y'all were so unsupportive. Yes. And I just would think that a group of 20-somethings in New York City, when you know how hard it is to make it in this city, would not sabotage their friend like that. Like, I just can't even imagine.
It was so frustrating me to watch.
Same. And I just gave y'all all this shit, and y'all just Okay, anyway, I will watch.
That scene pisses me off so bad because it's like, y'all know that my boss is crazy. You know that my boss is like, why play on my top like that when I gave y'all $5,000 worth of shit?
And you know, if I can survive 1 year with this woman, I can have the career of my dreams afterwards. So why everybody can't just chill out while I get through this next year. Like, yes, there are going to be times I'm not going to be able to stay. All of a sudden, Miranda needs somebody to go get her kids in Connecticut, and I have to do it. Like, yes. And sometimes it's not going to, you're going to be on the short end of the stick. But I would hope everybody sees the goal. Now, it would be different if she was 5 years into this job and still being shitty or whatever. But she's like,
Right.
1 year, and y'all don't even have to put up with it. Like, the worst that's going to happen to you is I can't come to your birthday dinner. But I'm the one who actually have to go deal with this hellish, the devil wearing Prada on the fucking Upper East Side. Like, it's me having to deal with her ass. So
sorry, I have to go follow her around
just a little bit of
at the Met Gala and put her fucking
I don't get that
speed stick on for her fucking Dove deodorant. And like,
I would have been so excited for my friend. So excited. Like, yeah,
same.
It's 1 year of hell, and then you get to do whatever you want to for the rest of your career. Anybody would take that deal.
Hey, girl, I know I said I was coming to your birthday party tomorrow, but I can't go. I'm actually driving around Wisconsin.
With the
Miranda's
first black
kids
Wisconsin.
just lost them. They just lost the beauty pageant. And I have to pick them up.
It's me
I'll
and Willow.
be like cackling. Like, bitch, what the fuck? Where is Wisconsin?
Right.
How did you get there so fast? I would just be laughing on the phone. Like, I wouldn't even.
So funny.
I would have just been.
Right.
Yeah,
or you make it up to people how you can, you know. You have to miss somebody's anniversary party or whatever, but you are working with Beyonce and you send a little video of Beyonce saying happy anniversary. You know, you
gave me a Birkin 2 months ago.
Gave me like phones and colognes, and she's generous with these things that she's getting from her job that she don't really care about, and y'all know that. Like, I just didn't understand why her friends just seemed so self-righteous. Like, everybody calm down. Well, maybe nobody was really in a super fulfilling career, but still.
I was about to say, I think they were all insecure.
Yeah. So. But, you know, maybe the friends come back and everybody's grown up with mortgages now and they understand that Andy made the right choice and that you would have done it too if you could. If you had that opportunity, you would have done the same thing.
I would at least like to see Leslie from Rant. What was her name?
Child, I almost said Ariana DeBose, knowing that's not her.
It really ain't.
It really is not. It's different people.
Her name is...
We're not gonna pay.
Tracy Thoms.
Tracy Thoms, we speak your name, legend.
Oh yeah, you were in Death Proof. Yeah. That was the other thing I saw you in that I really liked because I hate Rant.
Oh wow, really?
Watch Bob the Drag Queen's new show for more on that. What
is that? What's it on?
First Studios, you can watch Why Black People Hate Musicals. It's on YouTube.
They do hate musicals. Black people hate musicals.
A lot of niggas do hate musicals. Yes, that was so much fun today.
Oh man,
okay.
Lord.
That's it for our hot tops and things. We're gonna take a break. All right, we're back. And it is now time for your letters.
Yes, it is. Send your questions to asktheread@gmail.com. We may read them aloud on the show. We have an update this week from Soft But Not Stupid, if you'll remember.
I do.
Okay. For those of you who have forgotten in this past week, Soft But Not Stupid was dating a man who was really laying it on thick, but she felt unsure about his dynamic with a female friend. And so she wrote back and said, Dear Crissle and Kid Fury, I'm back with the update because, baby, when I said y'all read me, I hollered. When y'all said, talk to a straight man long enough and he'll show you who he is, because that's exactly what happened.
Well,
I broke up with Mr. Virgo, but not because of Portia. Like you both said, the truth always reveals itself. I never brought up that messy location text moment, but we did have a follow-up conversation where he finally admitted that Portia and his friend with the girlfriend did used to have a thing years ago. He swore up and down he's not attracted to her and that their relationship is just platonic, but something in my spirit said, girl, wrap it up. And then came the ick. Turns out this man who was at my house almost daily does not have his own place. I thought he was just always over here because I live in a I thought he was just always over here because I live in a central location and I haven't bought a car out here yet since I'm new to the city. But nope, he just don't have nowhere else to go. One day after a hellish work day where I'd barely eaten, he called to say he was coming over to take a shower and chill. I asked gently if he could bring me anything to eat, even fast food. And he said, "Can't you just order delivery? I'm too tired." When I told him that maybe he shouldn't come over then since he was so tired, he called me inconsiderate. Y'all, I was done. Not only was he cheap and emotionally stingy, but I realized he'd been using me for my time, my space, my peace, my body, and my leftovers, all while bringing nothing to the table but audacity. I'm a professional woman in my early 30s, not my 20s, but thank you for the compliment. Okay. I've done intense. You know how sometimes two sides of you are really battling?
Yeah.
And which side of you is going to speak? Let me keep going.
And then
I'm glitching.
I'm like, I haven't said anything. I haven't said anything yet.
I'm glitching trying to decide whether I'm going to speak.
Okay.
All right. I've done intense shadow work and PTSD therapy from a traumatic childhood that included early forced caretaking. My therapist and best friend, who is also a therapist. Wait a minute now. Oh, I think you're saying your therapist and your best friend. These are two different people.
Yeah.
Okay. I was about to say, no, sister.
No.
Right. Okay. So they helped me realize I often attract parasitic relationships. I give too much and pour into people who only show up with straws. Now that's a word. That is a word.
Girl.
So this wasn't about me being afraid of being hurt. It was about me catching the signs before I abandoned myself again. And to clarify, when I met Portia, it was in a group setting with several other women, and she was the only one who gave me that silent clock you sizing up energy. That's why it stood out. So my gut is still undefeated. Don't know what it is. It's her gut instinct, and it's undefeated. So I've since refocused on me. I'm romancing myself like the soft yet powerful baddie that I am. I still believe in love, just not love that cost me my peace, dignity, or dinner. And like the true sag that I am, I instantly emotionally detached and went on a date with a new nigga the next night. Thank you both for the laugh, the insight, and the grace. Y'all are a community for so many of us trying to love without losing ourselves. With love and petty, soft but not stupid. Well, that's very I'll
take it.
Yeah, same. This I will take this. What I tell y'all, like I have to advocate for going into things with a soft and open heart, but niggas will give you every fucking reason to not. Like
every time.
That's why he was love bombing you. He's looking for an address. Nigga.
That's why she said you ain't slick when he sent that location. Because she knows that's the location. It's the only one.
He was about to start getting mail. He was about to start getting mail at your apartment house. Oh, I don't know what you have.
Starting a book club there. Come home to half a dozen niggas sitting in a circle reading slam.
Next, and he talking about, I hope you don't mind. I made myself a key. That's about.
Yeah.
Imagine a nigga being like, a nigga who don't live with you, mind you, calling you and being like, I'm finna come over. Not can I, but I'm finna come over and shower and chill. And you say, oh, can you pick up dinner? And he say, can't you just order? Can't you just go home?
Can't you just drive yourself off the road? Bitch, are you stupid?
You're inviting yourself to my home, and I'm actually tired, and I'm not saying no, fuck off. But like, if you're gonna come over here, come with some fucking chicken. And you said, can't you just order? Why don't you just order? Why don't you just order? You pull up. Oh my God. Oh, niggas are just.
Niggas.
Wow.
Real question.
Wow.
And take all the time you need. Okay. What do you do then? Like, what is it? You don't want to get a place to live. You don't want to be faithful. You don't want to enrich your own mind or life. You don't want to cook anything to eat. You don't want to grab anything to eat. What are you doing? What do you do?
Dropping off dick and using up the AC, and that's it.
We can find that in many places.
Oh, wow.
What do you do? I just don't understand how any of you, and the thing that really gags me about it, I'm so glad. I love being a secluded faggot.
Oh.
The world could have just really fucked me up. And many other, bitch, the thing about it is y'all really love going out into society and putting like price tags on bitches. Like you love going around and trying to, for funsies, with your no teeth, your bad breath, your unwashed ears, you know what I mean?
Maybe.
Your no job, your no nothing. You love to go around and try to determine the value of a bitch. Do you feel like, what value could you possibly be offering? Because in your mind, all a woman wants is a family home and kids and a man who takes care of blah, 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 or whatever, even though that is so misogynist. You know what I mean? A lot of women do want that, but different culture. So if we're even just saying that's what a woman wants, how can you be proud to display your version of a family unit as being a nigga who can't stop at churches?
I literally said, can you just grab me a steak bowl from Chipotle, rice, beans, sour cream on the side? And you said,
can't you just order delivery?
Why?
Ho!
Oh, boy.
That same suggestion, do you know that you could have kept it? And you could have kept it because, bitch, you could order.
You could have just done that.
Takeout.
And picked it up. You could have
and
ordered
by the
delivery.
time you get there, you are just grabbing it and coming home.
Yep.
Bitch, you don't want to go and pick up no motherfucking food because you don't have the money to fucking do so. And if that's the case, bitch, you open up your God-given mouth and you say that shit, you fucking ingrate. Get out.
So again, girl, I'm glad for you that this has ended. I mean, I'm sorry it ended this way, but it was already a little weird. Good luck though in your dating life. Our first letter this week comes from Vivi, who says, I have a question for Kid Fury. Are you going to watch the new Weapons movie? Have you heard of this?
Yeah.
Okay. I normally love horror movies, but this one almost looks too scary for me to enjoy. I'm not sure if it's because I'm postpartum, but the teaser made it a bit hard to sleep that night. Did you have the same reaction? What do you think happened to those kids?
You should watch this movie if you're postpartum.
And Crystal, what's your favorite horror film, if any? I know you don't normally enjoy them, but is there one that broke all the rules for you? So
I think I know what you're going to say.
Clearly, Weapons has something to do with children dying or maybe pregnant women dying.
Children going missing.
Oh, yikes. Oh, no. Oh, no wonder you didn't sleep. Oh, girl. So did you have that same reaction? What do you think happened to those kids? Is this movie already out?
No, it comes out, I think, next month.
Okay.
I can't wait.
Well, my answer is very simple. Get Out is my favorite horror film.
I knew it.
Well, but
are you gonna say Get Out or Sinners?
Sinners is a close second. Sinners is just too bloody for me, but Get Out is. The blackening doesn't really count, but at least I could watch the blackening all the way through.
It counts.
It's more funny than it is.
It's a horror comedy. But it's still a horror movie.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. There is definitely scary parts, but you know. I think if we're talking about favorite horror film for me, you could probably just say those three and that's it. I don't know that there's any others I would ever look at again.
Well, yeah, you didn't ask me that. You asked me if I'm going to go see this movie.
Yes.
And the answer is yes, because on August 8th, so in like a month.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. It looks like it's going to be, I hope it doesn't like let me down because it's one of these scary movies that's doing this. it's gaining a lot of attention because of the trailer and it being pretty mysterious and holding a lot to its chest, which I think is always the best, regardless of genre. That's what you do in a trailer to me. I commended Sinners for doing the exact same thing. So it feels like that's what they're doing with this movie. I hope it's not going to be a dud in terms of story, but the film itself looks like it's going to be really scary. And I don't think you should watch it if you are dealing with postpartum right now.
It don't sound like you should watch it if you have kids. It sounds like if you have kids, this might be scary, but for sure, you won't catch me there. No. It don't sound.
So it's like it's like these kids. Basically, like the first teaser is just a guy. I guess he works maybe he's a sheriff and he's talking to a father. And he's like, those kids, no one took them out of their houses. Nobody, these kids left their houses on their own. Oh, like, I don't know what are you seeing that I'm not? Something like that. And the teaser ends, but you just see these kids in the middle of the night running out of their homes with their arms out like this.
Oh, God.
In the dark.
Possessed. Oh, no, thank you.
17 kids in one night all go missing, and they're all in one kid's class or one teacher's classroom. So now they think like,
the teacher
do something to these students, but the teacher's just as confused and scared. She doesn't know what the fuck is going on. It's like a lot of weird shit.
It's the teacher's.
It's going to be genuinely scary, but if you have kids, obviously there's an element to it. I could tell in the trailer with, I think Josh Brolin is like a parent and he's losing his mind because he just wants his kid and he doesn't know if the kids are alive or dead.
Right.
So I feel like that is not going to be fun, on top of it probably being genuinely terrifying for supernatural reasons.
Yeah.
So maybe not yet. Maybe not yet, love. Well, I'll let you know what I think.
There you go.
Actually, you shouldn't take it from me. I don't think anything.
Proof. All right. Our next letter comes from L, who says, I'm a 38-year-old lesbian in a 2-year-long relationship. My partner...
so 5 years. 8.
I was about to say, I'm shocked you're calling her girlfriend and not partner, but then the very next sentence says, my partner is amazing.
There it is. There it is.
Oh, my God. Lesbians really don't have to be together but 2 weeks to start saying partner. It does not mean we are sharing a life. It means you're my SO.
2 cups of coffee.
Yes. Yeah. Right. So, but anyway. My partner is amazing, but some things from my past I've always struggled with and have recently gotten worse. Some things have recently gotten worse and have caused major issues in my relationship. I struggle with generational anger, and it mainly stems from my maternal grandmother. Majority of her children and grandchildren have this problem, if y'all only knew. Have you ever heard of generational anger? What are some recommendations to heal? When going to therapy, how do I approach this? Have y'all ever dealt with this or something similar? How do I not sabotage my relationship with this and run my partner away? Because it almost happened and now we're working on fixing things. Thanks. You guys get me through my week. Much love and respect, L. So right off the bat, I've never heard of generational anger like as a phrase.
About to say, I'm like, is this a new TikTok?
What I think it might be. it legit might, but what I
Googled it.
You did? What came up?
The first thing that came up obviously is Google's AI overview.
Oh God. You know what you do? You just hit -AI at the end of every Google search and that will go away.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But the first thing says generational anger, how emotional dysregulation is modeled.
Okay, so that's what I was thinking, that it's more of not like this anger was passed down biologically, but more if you saw people lose their shit all the time and nobody ever taught you how to regulate your emotions and then, modify your behavior or have better control over your behavior, then that sounds like, this concept that you're talking about of.
Here's the definition.
Okay. Oh, yes. Amen.
A website called Paper Cranes Counseling. It says, by generational anger, we are referring to the unhealthy expressions of anger and non-constructive methods of release that often run in families, while emotional dysregulation describes the difficulty of managing one's emotions effectively.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's a lot longer than that, but
yeah. So, right. So like I'm saying, it is you don't learn how to express anger in a healthy way, and maybe you experience more anger, maybe you are more prone to becoming angry, so you spend more time being angry than other people do, and that's probably because of the people who raised you and the people who you were around. So, and it sounds like your family, this is probably pretty deep. If you say if it goes back to your grandmother, it probably goes back even further than that. But yeah, I don't, as far as like recommendations to heal or when to go into therapy, how to approach it, I wouldn't even say I'm struggling with generational anger. I would say I'm struggling with my anger because
That's me too.
it at this point it's affecting your relationship, and it sounds like your partner is maybe towards the end of their rope. So I would go to therapy and say I'm having anger issues, and I I feel like I know where it comes from. I've seen my mama, daddy, aunties, uncles, everybody fighting and being super pissed all the time, and it's affecting my other relationships now, and I want to figure out what's going on with me.
Does this expand anything for you here? 'Cause same website, it says our ancestors may have had to face various stressors that shaped their emotional regulation.
Mm-hmm.
These experiences may include trauma, poverty, war, and oppression, among others. Unfortunately, the unresolved emotions from these experiences can pass down through generations, which may lead to all-consuming emotions, impaired judgment, and impulsive behaviors. To be clear, anger itself is not a negative emotion, and it may be a justified response stemming from a sense of injustice or disenfranchisement.
Yeah. So as far as like a biological component here, generational trauma is definitely passed down that way.
Yeah.
So like black babies being born like more stressed and that sort of thing. Like that is just quite literally,
Yeah.
we're carrying some of what our ancestors carried. That is how profound the trauma we went through is.
Yeah. Who knew?
That it can affect generations. Like y'all take playing with people like it's just any old fucking thing. Anyway, but yes, yeah, I feel like that's all tying into what I'm saying, that even though I've never heard of the phrase, I feel like I knew what it was talking about, the anger that results from, that can be at least partially resulting from generational trauma. Some of it may be biologically, like maybe your brain development isn't the same as somebody with a healthy brain. And so maybe it is quite literally biologically harder for you to control those emotions, to regulate yourself and then control your behavior, that sort of thing. Yes. But that phrase, I just don't know how common that phrase of generational anger is.
Yeah,
so
I've never heard.
I wouldn't frame it that way. I would definitely tell my therapist, like, this is what I saw growing up. But I would say, as an adult, you're 38. So as an adult, you say, I'm not able to chill the fuck out when I get mad. And I'm about to lose somebody I really fucking love. And I need to I may see where it came from, but I need to figure it out. For me, I've got to figure out, like, I need help with feeling things and not jumping to conclusions and then acting on those conclusions as if they're fact. I need help with identifying what I actually feel or what actually pissed me off. Was I triggered in some way? Does it really have something to do with this person? Or does, did they actually do something wrong? Or am I being triggered and this is reminding me of a totally different situation? Like I would definitely frame it that way and sort of approach it that way, because the understanding your parents, your ancestors is just one part of it. Just one part of healing. Yeah.
I try to leave a lot of these terms or connecting myself to these terms. I think I try to leave that to my psychiatrist, who's also my therapist. Because I find what might happen is if I see a self-help quote on Instagram or hear somebody talk about it and go, oh, I feel like I can relate to this in some way or form, and I bring that to the table for therapy, I feel like it can sometimes take us off course from a actually relevant conversation because it's like unraveling why this ain't got nothing to do with me rather than like
Yes.
talking about what we're supposed to be talking about.
Okay. That's fair. That happens a lot in therapy. People bringing something they saw.
It's common.
I literally went through like, y'all are so, I honestly love it because it means you're paying attention, but yeah.
You're trying.
But it's like, from my side of things, this infographic does not describe what you have going on, but I'm glad you brought it to me.
That's why I agree. I think it's probably best to approach it by saying, I feel angry because this. I feel like I'm having trouble regulating because this is why it's important to me, who is important to me. And then from there, talk about your family and so on and so forth. Right. And then maybe if, your gorgeous doctor is like, sounds like generational anger and we can talk, and here's a pamphlet. Yeah. Then you go like,
that would be incredible.
I got the Gen A, girl.
Like that's right. I don't know that that's a diagnosis, but if you just go in, what I would say to anybody really pursuing therapy is don't try to have yourself diagnosed in advance. Just go in there and be honest about what you're going through. Just tell them what your experiences are to the best of your recollection, as honestly as you possibly can. Even if you think it makes you look bad or whatever, describe what you have been thinking and feeling and doing. And let me tell you something. I feel like most therapists, like most talk therapists especially, if they didn't have to diagnose you for insurance purposes, they probably wouldn't. Because we're just trying to help you. Like, we're trying to get you to a place of feeling good and able to take care of yourself on a regular basis.
Right.
So much about diagnosing. I mean, yes, it's very useful, especially if you need escalated care, if you need to see a psychiatrist for medication. Sometimes people need specialty programs, treatment, that sort of thing. Yes. But for those of you who are really just talking through your feelings, don't stress yourself out about that. And if the insurance company didn't require a diagnosis, a lot of your therapists really would not be pressed about trying to find you one.
Mm-hmm.
So, but good luck to you, Elle. That is rough, but hopefully y'all can work it out and things will be Gucci.
Yeah, they've been together for 15 years.
I mean, lesbians, like y'all are halfway down the aisle, so I'm sure you don't want to fuck this up.
Have you ever watched The Ultimatum, Queer Love?
Have I ever watched it? Every year people campaign for me to host it because why is Cheyenne Montgomery hosting The Ultimatum, Queer Love?
I don't know.
Why is a married straight white woman hosting that show? I have no idea. It doesn't make sense.
I have no idea.
I love The Ultimatum, Queer Love. Lesbians are ridiculous.
They're so crazy. But it's so sweet.
That show is so fun. It's like,
it is.
Things between us are kind of okay, I guess. Why don't we put our relationship through the stress of going on reality TV and being judged by millions of people?
I find the elements of that one to be far more heartwarming than like Love Island, because those lesbians are lesbians. They're really in love.
They're in love. Oh,
and they're for that.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Other show Love Island, Temptation. Those people they're influencers. They want to be on TV. So
I feel the same way.
It's not as sweet.
When people start talking about, in previous seasons, it was more real. Everybody was coupling up. I'm like,
no, they weren't.
Even if they were, these are young, beautiful people who are coming here to meet other young, beautiful people and to launch a career where they don't have to go clock in no more. And that's it.
Heavy on the ladder. We'll talk about these bitches.
That is it, baby. What are you talking about? Real love. Girl, you are watching reality television streamed to you.
Baby, you want to see that? You watch you some Queer Love has got it, because they be really invested. And I have to just go ahead and out myself. And I've been going through it. And I have been wading in waters unfamiliar to me.
What does this mean?
I've been watching 90 Day Fiancé for the first time in my life.
Oh, I don't know what. Okay, well, what season did you start on? You didn't start from the beginning, did you?
I started from the very beginning.
Oh no. so good though. Oh, the trash. Oh, the trash. Oh, you're gonna have so much fun.
Unbelievable.
The lies these niggas was telling these girls.
Unbelievable. And you know something? I know it gets to the same thing where it's like, oh, you go on TV and we're gonna, be in Us Weekly and get some like they're just trying to be famous too now. But it's a completely different level of investment.
Yeah.
A lot of those people are like, I'm genuinely trying to get citizenship. I really want to have a baby with this white man or whatever.
Right.
So there's this whole other level of stakes that aren't just, I want to be famous on TikTok or grow my following. And it's like some of the most odd looking people you've ever seen. It's just so exploitative, but also I don't feel bad for most of them. The way I thought that I would feel bad for some of them for the exploitative part of it, but I don't.
No, because you see just how many opportunities they have to do something smart, and just every single time they say no.
Yeah.
There's so many opportunities for them to just catch a clue because people are trying to beat the clue over their heads and they simply refuse to see it. And somebody like that, you cannot stop them. They have to touch the stove.
But you can't record them.
But the deeper you'll get in this, I actually don't remember if they were this raw at first, but sometimes the producers will be like, what he said to you, that makes sense to you? Like they...
Yeah, I've seen moments like that already. Yeah, they are. I've seen those a couple times already and been like,
okay, so you girls span the
You're telling them. Like...
That's the part that's sending them to hell. Them 98 Beyonce producers be making it worse.
I skipped ahead to one because I was watching one that came out, I think, recently.
Oh, Lord.
And it was giving girl, like, so when you walked in and his mother was in the closet, just on her laptop where she lives, what was that like for you? It's a brand new realm of trash that frightens me because I'm here now.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to do with it. Like, is somebody going to sneak up behind me? I don't know. It's a lot.
Wait till you see Angela and Michael. Angela and Michael might be... Anyway,
Wait, I feel like I know which ones that is, but I haven't seen theirs yet.
You are going to have a great time.
Is Michael black?
Yes. Michael's Nigerian.
Yep.
Angela is an elderly white woman from Georgia, and she is convinced that Michael loves her, and she goes to Nigeria multiple times.
Multiple.
I don't want to spoil it for you, but these two are one of the most ridiculous 90 Day Fiancé couples of all time, and that is saying a lot. Because baby girl Lisa's in the mix. I'm actually kind of jealous. Colty and Larissa. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, let's wrap up the letters right there. If you have a question for us, send it on over to asktheread@gmail.com. We're going to take a quick break and be right back.
We're back. Ladies and germs. We should bring that back. Did anyone still say ladies and germs? Feels appropriate. It's time for the read. I really don't think this should take me very long. I really wish that I never had to speak about this lady again. To be honest with you, I forgot that Tomi Lahren existed.
What?
Exists. So
you were wishful thinking.
I was accosted with a clip of her, I guess on Fox News or some shit this past week, where they have been endlessly bitching about the next mayor of New York City. Just
y'all are so obsessed with them.
Endless crying.
Go mind Iowa's business. Leave us alone.
Like how this is taking us into all of these roads.
Yeah.
Specifically the Israeli one, but like how this is taking us down all of these roads and y'all are blowing this. Brown. He's brown. And his name is Mamdani. And Crystal, the way these crackers will sit on TV and act like they can't say that man name.
Really? I refuse to watch any videos.
You can watch.
Of
you can
any
say
of those
Zuckerberg.
people.
You can say Hargitay.
You can say whatever you want.
Ivanka.
Right.
Jaja. Bitch, you hoes know how to say Rick Moranis. You bitches know how to say Mariska Hargitay. You bitches know how to say it.
Mamdani's not
when
even
it's an old
name.
It's not even hard to say. If you say like Moom Danny or like, you know what I mean? Like, baby.
You're not even trying.
I could almost give you. Because you're in there and you're just fucking the pronunciation up. The girls are on TV saying like Zarel, Mazrabek, Zarens, Molly Wally Ding Dong. Like they're saying his name wrong on purpose. But then acting like, I don't know how to say it. I just think I don't even know how to say it.
Did you try to say
I don't know how to say Tommy Loran. We good? But that's not why we're here. I wanted to bring her up because during her ranting that they still allow her to do, pay her to do, I guess. One of the things that she said was, I can't remember if she said that he was like most successful with these voters or if he was appealing to them. But either way, what her point was that he was finding a lot of success mostly in this group. And she called them white, overly educated people. She then also later went on to single out Blacks and Latinos as the opposite side of that coin, implying that we aren't educated, I guess. But it was confusing to her that so many white, overly educated people were fans of his. I guess trying to insinuate that he wouldn't be, you know, like he's not going to do anything for them. He has no policies that are in their best interest. Yada, whatever.
Right.
I'm not even here to talk about that man. I don't even want to talk about your opinion on that man.
Yeah.
Lady, what is overly educated? Come up here. Come up to the front. What is overly educated? What's overly educated?
To them? Past the 8th grade.
Everybody. Yes.
Yeah.
Finishing the Hunger Games. Like, shut the fuck up, you dumbass bitch. Like, I'm so tired. Like, I don't understand why y'all want to globally be like USA, 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 but then also be like, we are the dumbest asses in captivity, bitch. And we're proud and proud. Like, what? What is over? First of all, none of these people are overly educated. I don't even know if there's such a thing. The closest I could come to being overly educated in my mind is watching the new season of The Rehearsal. Other than that, I don't, because I didn't need to know about none of that shit. But what you are saying, you're trying to like say that people who have an intellect and an education level that exceeds yours, and they have an intentionality and they have a grace that you can identify with, it means that they're overly educated. They're not overly educated. They're just not intentionally obtuse like your dumbass. Like most of you stupid bitches who want to not know fucking anything. You want to be stupid.
Yeah.
You don't even you want to stay stupid. You already are. Like you know what I mean? You want to remain fucking stupid because the way that life works, the way that civilization works, the way that humanity works, the way that technology works, and the progression of all of these things, it does not allow space for ignorance. It don't allow space for stupidity, bitch, whether you like it the fuck or not.
Yeah.
You don't mind being educated when it comes to the things that you care about. Powdered donuts being on sale. The biggest Starbucks that you can have. McDonald's, French fries, and NASCAR. But let somebody be like generational anger. Oh my God, overly educated. Then shut the fuck up. Get off my goddamn TV and go and pick a flower and shut your motherfucking ass up in a goddamn secluded cabinet or an RV somewhere and be quiet and stop bothering everybody the fuck else, bitch. I'm so tired. Like, why do y'all want to be stupid?
That's a real question.
If you are gonna be stupid, if you are gonna stay ignorant, get the fuck off my TV, bitch. Get off of my TikTok. Go get your fucking Qdoba bowl, fill it with cheese, and shut your ass.
Oh my God.
Imagine not wanting to have a goddamn education and then boasting about it on a goddamn TV when trying to shit on a fucking political kid. An actual mayor of the biggest city who was like, wouldn't it be kind of fierce if we just, I don't know, distributed this wealth and...
You know, we've just got so many billionaires here. It kind of seems like ain't no reason for kids to be going hungry when you have billionaires living 3 blocks over. And everybody said, you know what? I like that idea. Like that, you have to be overly educated to feel like kids deserve clean air, clean water, safe schools, food, safe homes. You have to have a PhD. You have to have 8 PhDs to feel that way. What?
Like, I know you're stupid, bitch. Like, I know you yourself are dumb. And many of your followers are, many of your peers, coworkers. So then, shh.
Yep.
Shh. Because when you're as dumb as you are, bitch, you want to not draw attention to it. That you're what we call an easy layup. You're what we call a mark, bitch. You want to shut the fuck up. You don't want to draw attention to yourself, bitch, because it's easy to take you out. You know, left, right, or center, dumbass. Be quiet.
Wow, yeah. And you don't even know that about you. Like, this is...
The way people in your own party dismantled your own living dumbass only to then give you a job again under their terms. I don't even know why you're talking to anybody.
Yeah, that's real.
I don't know why you're talking to anybody. You should just be ironing button-ups on that fucking TV show or something you actually can. You probably can't even do that. Like, shut the fuck up. Overly educated. Imagine boasting that you like you're not at all interested in knowing things, or that you believe too much education is what leads someone to saying, I'm gonna vote for the guy who wants for these kids to have a place to sleep and food to eat and just as much of a chance as everybody else.
Yeah, their parents to be able to afford the rent and groceries while having one job, not 2.5 each. Girl. But these people know that the average Democrat is more educated than the average Republican. They do know that the more education you have, the more you tend to see things, not just from your perspective, but from a worldly one. You're not so self-centered. You're not so egotistical. You step out of that childish mindset and you realize you're not the only being on this earth. And maybe we should be working towards the greater good for the collective.
Yeah.
But you don't even have to be educated to come to that conclusion. You could have no education at all and feel that way, which really begs the question of why y'all are so dedicated.
In fact, I would venture to say many people without an education. Most people.
Because most people aren't quote unquote educated, like formally. Most people do not have even a bachelor's degree. So it is it is the overwhelming majority. And people still don't get to the level of the dumbassery in your hatred. That's what's boggling the mind. Because you're really dedicated to believe in this bullshit. Like, you really are Common sense is right in front of you. And you said, nah, fuck that. Tell 90 Day Fiancé to start rolling. I'm ready. Like you said, fuck the good sense.
Because that's why you're saying
Okay.
overly educated, which, mind you, again, nowhere near a word. So the irony is like, but anyhow, that's where that comes from, because I'm sure that you can look around and meet a lot of people who speak like you, think like you, work with you, who are technically quite educated, have several degrees,
Sure.
But there's the people who, there's going to school, getting the grade passing.
Yeah.
There's going to school and reading the book and comprehending the knowledge.
So real.
And then saying, I'd like to know more about this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the problem isn't even the education that you don't have, Tony, because your ass is dumber than all outside. But it's the fact that there are people, education or not, who've taken the time to, on their own terms, do the thinking and the processing that has them arrive at the very basic human stance, which is that people deserve to live and have food and clothes.
Right.
That's it. Like you said, you don't even have to go to fucking MIT, Harvard.
No. You don't have to go to community college to figure that out.
You could go to Burger King Academy and be like, oh, let's be half decent.
Yeah.
I'm voting for that guy.
Yeah.
Stupid ass.
Because formal education is not the only kind of education. And Republican, especially white, poor Republican voters, but really anybody who's not rich, white, voting Republican, this applies to all of y'all. Most of you. The problem is that you don't have the formal education or any other kind. You're ignorant as shit in a fundamental way. You see how Black people, regardless of education, tend to vote Democrat, but white people only shift to the majority once they have a degree? That's because Black people already have a level of knowledge that white people don't get by growing up as marginalized in this society. We already understand that there are inherent differences in the ways we are treated that impact our access to resources. So we want things to be equal for everybody because we know what it's like to be denied. But y'all are so ignorant, you don't even have that. You don't even have that free knowledge that you could get simply by having community with people who don't look like you.
That's why she's gagging, saying it's quite overly educated. Like, how dare they betray us?
You literally mean
living fucking sense.
You mean white people who went to school and white people who know Black people and aren't afraid of them. That's what you're talking about when you say overly educated. White people who live in New York City and aren't afraid to have a Muslim for a mayor. That's what you mean by that.
Fucking idiot. Oh, fucking idiot.
Insane.
So fucking stupid. And it's like, to me, the thing that further, because I know you're stupid, and I know that a lot of your
You have called her stupid in 28.
No, because I really want to drive this home. These people are fucking stupid. I'm not just like, ignorant and messy. I'm talking about your 4th grade child and them, give them the same test, they are going to fail, your baby's going to pass. I'm not talking about you starting in the 5th grader. These people are stupid. They're like, especially her. So anyway, it's the promotion of it. Overly educated, as if there is something wrong. As if. Why would you want that? Why would you want to speak to the American people, regardless of party affiliation, whatever? Be like, these people who just learn all the time.
Y'all with all them books.
Like, that's a bad thing?
Oh, it is now.
Get this bitch off the TV, bro. What the fuck?
This is America.
I know y'all done, but like, don't want to be. Or just,
they have to sell dumb shit because they're talking to dumb people.
I know. And that's this guy's whole bag.
This is money, right? This is how they make their money. They could secretly know good and goddamn well they bullshit, and they'll still say it for the check.
This president is the one who was like, listen, I'm going to speak to you in straight up Sabaro. I'm like, I'm speaking to you like the fucking the food court munching bitches that you are. I'm not going to do all of this like government policy, who's what talking
Big
about
words.
laws. Let's just make fun of brown people and kick them out of their homes and call them niggers and then like, assault women and take all of their rights away from them. Just the good old stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's what America, that's why they love him, because he speaks to them like he's also impaired.
And it resonates with 70-something million of you.
He just loves that, yeah. Anyway, I know that's where y'all are reveling in the muck of your own foolishness, but
yes,
overly educated really plucked me out of it. I was like, we're not going to sit here and be proud of it. That's not what we're going to do.
Yeah.
At the same time that you're trying to continue beating up and marginalizing people who are way more fierce, way smarter than you, even white people too now.
Right.
You want to get rid of white people too now? Trump talking about he's going to deport U.S. citizens? There's some people who are born here. They're not great people. I think maybe I'll do something about that next.
Mm-hmm.
People born here talking about deporting them to places they're not from.
Sure.
And y'all are like, if you disagree, you're overly educated. I want them gone. Like, God, do your biggest one. I'm over it. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. You don't get to say, hey, hi, ho, we're all fucking stupid. Also, you don't get no place to live. Your abuela has to go home. Ooh. We're grabbing you by the pussy. Yeah. We're gonna, let your dead child grow a child in their body in the hospital.
God.
You know what I mean? Like, just fun stuff, making America great.
The sickest shit. They written it.
And if you disagree, you're overly educated.
Oh yeah.
Yes, they turned her into a lab. That was one of the most.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get over that for a long
upsetting and disturbing things that I had ever heard. And I heard about it in real time when you were talking about it.
And this is a direct consequence of y'all voting for Donald Trump.
Yes. Yeah. All right.
So yeah.
The irony of you shitting, talk about white, overly educated men, like you're voting against your best interest and he doesn't that represent you. You're a woman who's MAGA.
Speaking of people who are not working in their own best interest.
Shut the fuck up.
It's just so crazy because what they really mean is you're white and not automatically Islamophobic. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Girl, fuck you. Well, Nelly really was my read this week, but I was reminded that Keke Palmer brought up this Jonathan Majors thing again. She was on The Breakfast Club and basically said, no, let me pull up the quote. So something about that part about the serial
said it was
killer.
insensitive or something. Oh.
Yeah, so people felt it was insensitive. I always want to be respectful and understand where everybody's coming from. If they're not going to feel like they're going to receive anything good from the interview, then okay, cool. But I sat down with the brother for us to talk and let him be heard. I mean, people sit down with serial killers. And so, of course, the Breakfast Club is like, and you're like, no, I'm not calling that man a serial killer. But at the end of the day, I felt as a journalist, I'm supposed to talk and let the public decide how they want to feel. But that didn't get a chance to happen. I wish them all the best. I really want to say that because I don't judge nobody because I don't want to be judged. And went on to say that her team was like, girl, the internet is dragging you. Like, this cannot come out. It's made it clear that it wasn't her, that it was her team that was like, sister, don't do this. That she would have had to go out.
I had a whole setup I forgot all about. I was going to do in the hot tops. Like, so you've really been rustling the feathers of the girls. So Kiki has a response for you. Cardi B
Okay.
has a response
All
for
right.
you.
Oh, and that reminds me of JT. Okay.
And what did JT do?
Child got on Snapchat or something. And I mean, the day the episode came out, she posted a Snapchat or something talking about how big, tall bitches should never say they feel scared around me. Like, I'm a little petite girl. Like, it was the exact shit that I was just talking about. Like, literally, it sounded like she heard me say that and said, I'm gonna put this video out just to piss you off. So, but Kiki, of course, went on to talk about, because I was wondering, like, why is Kiki, my first thought is, why are you trying so hard to platform and give some sort of grace to a nigga convicted of domestic abuse when we all know that you are the victim of domestic abuse? Like, it's not making sense. But she did talk about how, you know, she's very close with Megan Good, and Megan was like an inspiration to her growing up and a mentor and all that. Happy for Megan, happy for them. So I felt like, okay, maybe you thought, like, maybe this was maybe not a favor to Megan, but, you know, you wanted to show support in that way.
Compassion. Yes.
Or whatever, you know. That, to me, whatever, your reasons are your own. This is still horseshit, but your motivation behind it, that can belong to you. Because when Kiki, let me find the exact quote.
The serial killer thing plucked me. I mean, people do serial killers. First of all, I wouldn't want you to do an interview with a serial killer either.
I sat down with the brother for us to talk and let him be heard. I mean, people sit down with serial killers. Like, oh, it can't be that bad to sit down with Jonathan Majors. Sweetie, Jonathan Majors has a million billion opportunities to be heard. Jonathan Majors is not being silenced. He is not being gagged. He is not being physically restrained from speaking. He has so many different ways.
He's literally going to be fine.
To be heard. You are simply one drop in the sea of those millions of options. And we know this because he had already done multiple public interviews before yours.
Yeah.
He was in the Hollywood Reporter. He was on Old Girl Show talking about how much she loved him and crying over him and all that shit. He had been promoting that movie that I think went straight to digital download after like 2 weeks. If Jonathan Majors wanted to go live on Instagram or TikTok at any time, he could do that. That man isn't being suppressed. So that got on my nerves, because it was like, nobody needed you to do that. And again, as somebody who's been on the receiving end of domestic violence, why did you feel like you would even want to? And then she said, at the end of the day, I felt as a journalist, I'm supposed to talk and let the public decide how they want to feel. But that didn't get a chance to happen.
Okay. All right.
Keke Palmer has done a lot of things.
Lauren.
Maybe she's even played a journalist. But that's a real word and a real career that really means something. Are you a journalist, or are you just a celebrity with a podcast? Because journalism is an actual skill. I don't know that journalism is what you do. Have you ever really been trained for that? Do you know what that means? Like, are you held to any sort of journalistic standards? Because again, it's not, you're throwing these words around, sweetie. What? You're supposed to talk and let the public decide? No, yes, you may. Go ahead.
Even if that's the idea, journalism, like, you still have your demographic, you still have your tone and audience and things like that. So it's like, you would still, I think, you still want to be mindful and selective about the things that you decide to report. Like, you're not the New York Times,
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
you don't like.
this is
You're Keke Palmer,
entertainment
you're a celebrity
journalism
actor, right?
at best, but I don't. It's not even that.
Like, if we're going that far,
right?
right. So
But
what
we
I'm saying
can't.
is, like, people are likely looking to that
Girl.
show for Keke to have fun
Yes.
conversations with fun people or interesting people. But no one is, I don't think anybody expects for Keke Palmer to be Barbara Walters, even if she approaches her interviews by, like, in a Barbara, like, maybe, let's say she studies Barbara Walters for her interviews, even though she's just going to be interviewing, like, regular folks.
Yeah.
You can use that as your style, but, like, if you know that, girl, nobody's looking to you to talk to the Zodiac killer, you can be selective. In my opinion, you can be selective over who you interview, when, why, so on and so forth. You don't have to.
This is no, you are. This is what I'm saying. The tone and the language she's using here suggests that she's far more important in media than what she is. And it's no shade, but girl, you're not ABC, NBC, CBS, BBC. Like, you're not a source of news. This is entertainment, and that's fine. The show is enjoyable. But making it like, well, it's my journalistic duty to let the man talk. Like, no, it isn't. You run an entertainment show like so many other people, and this was a guest on that show.
If Puff Daddy's people called us or hit up Chris and was like, he wants to give his first statement on the read, and such and such and such, do you believe that you would see an episode come out that says featuring Sean? But
like, I
just say no.
I really want y'all to think about that. Like, do you think that's something I would do, given the things I've said today and in the past several weeks about this man? He can talk to anybody. He doesn't have to talk to us.
That's all I'm saying. Like, and, like, again, you're an you're an actor and a celebrity outside of this.
Right.
Most people who love and celebrate you do it for things that have nothing to do with talking to people. Mm-hmm. So you don't have, like, I don't know. I'm a little confused.
I don't judge nobody because I don't want to be judged. Is frankly a little ridiculous. Like, you should have some standards. There should be a line where you say, I'm actually judging you for this. And I would think, as somebody who's been on the receiving end, domestic violence would be that line for you. It clearly is not. We simply differ.
Definitely Frankel, I would say the same thing.
Literally anybody.
And that was someone who ain't do shit else. So you need to have interesting people come out here.
I sat here and cussed Sherry Shepherd out for this exact shit.
Right. Sherry leagues past the Bethany to me. And I would say the same thing. Sherry Shepherd is also an actor. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to do it.
You don't have to do this. This isn't your responsibility. You wanted to. You wanted to sit down with Jonathan Majors. She's like, it still exists, obviously, and if people want to see it, it'll be out there. But, if people don't want to see it, I respect that. Girl.
That ship's sailed.
I mean, it sounds like your team's not letting that happen, which to me is another hint that this isn't some journalistic 2020 sit down. You sat there and was giggling with this man and making jokes. And I bet you it was giving everything but journalism.
She probably did. I'll say, I think, though, she does that with everyone. And I think that's
which just goes to reinforce the whole idea of, like, now you a journalist? Right. Now, this one episode?
Because let me tell you who's never laughed. Barbara Walters. That lady has never told a joke, laughed, found anything funny.
Even Oprah's interviews, like that, you're not giving even that, and that's fine. Nobody was expecting that from you. So don't turn around and try to justify your decision to interview him as being some sort of journalistic responsibility. You're not that girl. This isn't World News Tonight. It's entertainment.
People weren't seeing it as fine.
It's entertainment.
Yeah.
And that man, it is not like he's in prison and the judge said the only way he can speak publicly is through, baby, this is Keke Palmer. Then I still would have expected you to say no, but I would have had a touch more understanding.
The district judge is a fucking fan of Tree Jackson VP. And he was like, yeah, He can talk, but only with a star. Nope.
Only on.
Like,
I just found that to be really ridiculous, Kiki. You could have just said, Megan's my girl. They hit me up and was like, can he come do the show? And I was like, yeah, girl, anything for you.
I think that's what it was. I think
I'm
Megan,
a journalist.
friends with Megan.
No. I'm a journalist and I have to for the people.
Cool. And people love Kiki.
They do.
She's
very entertaining.
Pretty much radiates sweet.
She's so good at her job. She's so good at being famous.
I think she and maybe even her team thought, oh, well, if there's anybody who will be able to get out of this, it'd be Kiki, because she's so charismatic and likable and da-da-da. And the street said, no, we don't care about that, Kiki. We don't want to see him. And so, to me, and I feel like this is your point, there it is. Like, what is it? It doesn't have to be journalism. Because journalism or not, I don't think the response would have been different.
We see men getting away with abusing women every day. It was like half of what we talked about on this episode. Like, we see it all the time. Even if they are convicted in the court system, they are still welcomed right back into society. Puffy being found not guilty on these charges, people are going to start acting like it's fine for Puffy to be around because of that. Like, he's not going to be shunned and not allowed back in. No, like, so we see enough of the mainstream saying, fuck it, that's a horrible man, but let him come kick it anyway. You thought a bunch of black women was going to want to see that, girl? Just... All right, it's over and done. Please let that be the end of it. I would hate to have to speak on this again.
I think we're done with that.
Yeah.
And I feel like they literally fucking saw the responses, heard this episode, and said, girl, this is the one that we're chopping.
The team said, TikTok is normally, the least judgmental, and TikTok's not having it. So... I think we're going to have to just go ahead and throw this one away. Delete. Yeah, very good at what you do, though. I won't deny that. I wouldn't call it journalism, but you are extremely entertaining.
And it doesn't have to be journalism. You're incredibly successful at many other things.
Yeah. So let's just all use our words. And that will wrap up this week's episode of The Read. Follow us on social media at This Is The Read. Our website is thisistheread.com.
So rude.
I don't care what.
Me neither.
Thank you again to Apple for featuring us in your 20-year anniversary of the podcast app. Yeah. Very special. Any news or announcements?
Made me feel very nice.
Yeah, it was very sweet. Very, very kind.
Like 20 total.
Yeah. And they said, what?
And we got to be one of
them. Them slurs. Yeah. It meant a lot.
Slurs, many of them. Yes, also make sure that you check out Bob the Drag Queen's latest special on his YouTube. I think it's called The Big Question. That's my therapy.
Oh.
Hold on.
Okay.
But go to Purse First Studios and you can find why Black people hate musicals.
Oh Lord.
It's very grateful to be a part of this. And I can now say I've worked both halves of Sibling Rivalry.
Wow. Yay. Oh, so famous.
Yeah, super famous. So yeah, thank you, Bob, for having me. Go check out.
Congratulations.
Oh, and shout out to Amber Wallen. Shout out to Jasmine. Shout out to Solomon. The other people who I got to finally meet.
Solomon Giorgio?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Look at you.
With me. Yeah. Sitting with,
you're just friends with famous comedians, and that's cool.
Oh.
Look at you. All right.
Yeah, for me.
So, and you said it's on Bob's YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can't wait to check that out. Because
it's real fun.
Is it like,
you're gonna like it.
Are some of you arguing for and some against?
Yeah.
Oh, so what side are you on?
Yeah.
Okay, no, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'm No, don't tell me. I'm gonna look at it.
Summer, but we had a conversation about Rent.
Oh God. Okay.
Musicals, ones we like, ones we don't like. It's a really fun conversation because a lot of niggas do love musicals.
Yeah.
A lot of
so
our
many don't.
parents.
Yeah.
And extended family members hate it.
Right. But Disney movies are musicals, so you niggas like musicals.
We said that.
Oh, did
you watch it?
Because y'all,
yes, it's all
I'm tired of y'all arguing about that.
It counts.
It does. It's music all up in through that bitch.
They're musicals. What do you mean?
You think it don't count because it's for kids? There's plenty of kids movies with no music in them.
Ho, are you okay? That's fine. You like musicals.
Okay. Well, congratulations. Yeah, and I think that's it for us. Take care of yourselves, y'all. We will see you next week.